King Midas loved gold. He loved the way it shimmered. He loved its weight in his hands. He loved the way it clinked and clanked. More than anything, Midas loved his overflowing treasure room. Every day, Midas would visit his treasure room. He'd run his fingers through piles of coins. He'd hold golden goblets up to the light. Midas was the richest king in the world, but he still wanted more gold. One day, a mysterious stranger arrived at the palace. He had heard of Midas's love for gold. The stranger promised to grant Midas a wish, any wish he desired. Midas, blinded by his desire for gold, didn't even stop to think. "I wish for the golden touch," he declared. "Everything I touch must turn to gold." The stranger smiled. "Your wish is granted," he said, fading away as quickly as he had come. At first, Midas was ecstatic. He touched a small wooden stool. In an instant, it transformed into gleaming gold. He raced around his chamber, touching everything he could find. Flowers, books, even a suit of armor, all turned to solid gold. Midas laughed, imagining endless possibilities. He could have all the gold in the world. But as Midas sat down to a celebratory feast, he realized his grave mistake. As he picked up a juicy apple, it turned to gold in his hand. He tried to take a sip of wine, but the goblet became cold and heavy in his grasp. His beloved daughter, seeing his distress, rushed to comfort him. As Midas reached out to hug her, she too turned to gold. His heart sank. What good was all the gold in the world if he couldn't enjoy it? Desperate, Midas sought out the mysterious stranger. He begged to be free of the golden touch. "You are rich," the stranger said, "but you have learned a valuable lesson. True wealth is not measured in gold, but in the things you cannot buy." Midas, filled with regret, vowed to change his ways. He learned that love, family, and happiness were far more valuable than all the gold in the world. He had been a greedy king, but now he would be a wise and kind one. And so, the once greedy King Midas learned that true riches lie not in material possessions, but in the love and laughter we share with others.